Hello students, good morning. Okay, it is your economics period, chapter 3, poverty as a challenge. Chapter 3, poverty as a challenge, and topic is identifying the poor. Identifying the poor. This topic is taken from chapter 3, Poverty as a Challenge, and topic is identifying the poor. Identifying means to recognize. Identify means to recognize the poor. It means how we can accept the challenge of poverty. First, it is necessary to recognize poor. First, it is necessary to recognize poor and what are the problems of the poor and how it can remove and poor become as wealthy person, what advancement needed to poor and what work done by the government and the society for the upliftment of the poor. All these things occur when first we identify the poor. Before we study poverty, let us look around and try to identify the poor people at every place, the urban or the rural areas. It may be urban areas or rural areas, but it is the duty of ours to look around and try to identify the poor and come to know the difficulties of the poor. We come across people who are considering to be poor. When we go to identify the poor people, then it is necessary to us to come across people who are considered to be poor. First, we study a case study on urban poverty, slums of Delhi. Slums of Delhi. सबसे पहले हम अर्बन पावर्टी, शहरों की गरीबी के विषय में समझेंगे। इसमें एक केस स्टडी दिया गया है। दिल्ली का एक स्लम है, स्लम क्लस्टर है, जहाँ पर गरीब लोग रहते हैं। इन ऑलमोस्ट एवरी एरिया ऑफ दिल्ली देयर आर वेरियस स्लम्स क्लस्टर्स. In almost every area of Delhi, there are various slum clusters. Slum clusters means where there poor people live. An area where there poor people live. These are the places inhabited by poor people. Slum clusters means the area which is inhabited by poor people. Many people are daily workers and are not regularly employed. It means many people of these slum clusters are daily workers and are not regularly employed. Many women from these slums work as domestic help doing. Many women from these slums work as domestic help doing like cooking, cleaning, washing, etc. In the neighboring localities, महिलाएं भी यहाँ की जो हैं स्लम एरियाज़ की, ये लोग आसपास के क्षेत्रों में लोगों के घरों में जाकर खाना पकाने का काम, सफाई करने का काम, धुलाई करने का काम आदि यह सब अर्निंग करने के लिए करती हैं. Most of the families live in juggies with open drains and without proper toilet facilities. Most of the families live in juggies with open drains and without proper toilet facilities. ज़्यादातर यहाँ के परिवार झुग्गी झोपड़ियों में रहते हैं या कुछ आधे कच्चा आधे पक्का हाउस में रहते हैं, जहाँ पर नालियाँ खुली होती हैं और टॉयलेट फैसिलिटी भी ठीक से उपलब्ध नहीं होती है. They can afford to consume a small meal of dal. They can afford to consume a small meal of dal and rice or chapati twice a day. The people, those live in slums areas in Delhi, they can afford only a small meal of dal, rice or chapati twice a day. Means the people, those are living in slums area, their income is very less. That is why they are unable to fulfill their family food need. They are unable to fulfill their family's food need as well as medical facilities, education, dressing. All these facilities are very less. They always in hunger. हमेशा वो बेचारे भूख से परेशान रहते हैं, क्योंकि उनका जो 2 टाइम का भोजन है उसकी पूरी व्यवस्था नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि उनकी अर्निंग कम होती है. इसलिए पूरे परिवार को 2 टाइम पेट भर कर के भोजन भी नहीं मिल पाता है. They are mostly illiterate or semi-educated with their children. जो यहाँ के लोग हैं ज़्यादातर तो अनपढ़ होते हैं और कुछ थोड़ा बहुत पढ़े लिखे होते हैं और उनके बच्चे भी थोड़ा बहुत ही पढ़ते हैं क्योंकि वो अपनी पढ़ाई पूरा करने के पहले ही स्कूल छोड़ देते हैं। इस तरह से अर्बन एरिया में इन गरीबों की तमाम समस्याएं हैं। स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ वी शैल स्टडी अबाउट द केस स्टडी ऑन रूरल पॉवर्टी। केस स्टडी ऑन रूरल पॉवर्टी। In this case study, we shall study about the poor people of village area, rural areas. Poverty can be found in rural area to in landless laborers, marginal farmers, the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, etc. Most of the poverty situated among the landless laborers, marginal farmers, scheduled castes, artisans, potters, scheduled tribes, etc. Landless laborers means the laborers those are working in other fields for wages. They have no any plot of land. Marginal farmers means farmers those have a small plot of land. Due to this reason, sometimes they work on their own plot and the rest time they work on others' plot as laborer. Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, potters, artisans in village areas, blacksmiths are considered as poor. The income of the families are very low. Due to less income, they are not able to provide 2 square meal a day for their families. Due to the less income, low income, the poor people of village area unable to provide 2-time meal in a day for their families. The most of farmers live in small kacha houses. Most of small farmers live in small kacha houses which is made of mud. There is a lack of proper sanitation facilities and toilets. In village area, sanitation facility is very poor. Open drains, flows, and also there is no better facility for toilet. Here is lack of proper sanitation facilities and toilet. Education facilities are also very poor and inadequate. यहाँ की जो एजुकेशन फैसिलिटी है वह भी ठीक नहीं है, जो है भी वह पर्याप्त नहीं है. मेडिकल फैसिलिटीज मीन्स हेल्थ facilities also very poor, and most of the people depend on government hospitals which are very crowded. In this way, a lot of difficulties faced by the poor people in village areas also. In this way, we see that the indicators of poverty, it means we have studies, the case study of urban areas and rural areas. In both conditions, the indicators of poverty like low income, unemployment, poor housing, poor education and medical facilities, lack of clean drinking water, hunger, poor housing, lack of clean water, sanitation, etc. are same everywhere. It may be urban area or rural areas, but most of the problems are same. Okay students, your class is over. Thank you.